Hello, and welcome to Medieval Mondays with Riley Nolan voiceovers. This week, we are going to talk about something that forced me to do a double take. Hallucinogenic bread. You heard that right. Now, how does bread come to cause symptoms like paranoia, spasms, and hallucinations? And what does it have to do with the medieval period? For people in medieval Europe, diet was conditional on a number of factors: population, weather, plague, and position, to name a few. Because of this, many people lived largely off of rye bread. It was a grain like many others that could be grown, harvested, and stored, and then used when the time was right. Unfortunately, for our friends in the medieval period, there could be something else mixed in with the grain. Ergot is a fungus that likes to grow from the ear of grain, most prevalently rye. It closely resembles a purple talon protruding from the grain. This fungus would commonly appear and thrive after a cold winter followed by a wet spring, and was harvested, stored, and used by the people in the medieval period. Little did they know that those purple talons were the cause of great suffering. Unlike today's LSD, this hallucinogenic fungus would cause not only the crazy behavior that people in the medieval period would equate with witchcraft or religious ecstasy, but also trouble with the heart and increased risk for stillborn children and weakened immune systems, which isn't great when you're living in the period of time when the Black Death is happening. Some people believe that this fungus was the cause of the dancing plague, a bizarre incident where some out of the 400 people who took to the streets dancing, for no apparent reason, would dance themselves to death. Among the worst of the symptoms of ergot poisoning was its ability to cause the limbs in its victim to go gangrene. In 994 AD, the Ignis Sacer, or Holy Fire, tore through the south of France, affecting nearly 40,000 people. In this instance, people affected by the ergot would panic as their limbs would turn black as coal while feeling like they were burning, and then promptly have said limb removed by another panic-stricken person. It was also seen to have happened in 1089 AD, recorded by Sigebert de Gembloux in Lorraine. He was quoted to have said the epidemic caused the patients to die miserably, losing hands and feet along the way. In 1093, a monastic order was founded to help ergot victims, though I'm not sure that the detached gangrene limbs hanging over the entrance to the monasteries inspired much confidence. I have been Riley Nolan, and thank you for listening to this episode of Medieval Mondays.